Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy No Quema John. You already know. Make sure you guys subscribe to the new channel. So today I'm going to be doing a Q&A. All the questions were from my No Quema page on Instagram. So I wrote down a few of the questions that I want to go ahead and answer for you guys so you guys can get to know me. All right, so first question is, what was your first job? So I actually joined the Army at 17 and a half, but my first job was Office Depot. I used to be those guys with the blue shirt, trying to sell you that warranty. And I was a badass too. I used to sell warranties to everybody. White folks walk in there trying to, with their suit, trying to buy a computer. I used to sell them a warranty all day. Next question is going to be, what is your dream car? I don't know. That's a hard question. I'm a huge car, boat, motorcycle enthusiast. I've had motorcycles, boats, and cars. So I don't even know what would be my dream car. I'd say a mamalona, That's right. Next question is, what is your greatest accomplishment? I think for me, one of my greatest accomplishments has been, joining the military. Ever since I was a little boy, I always wanted to join the military. So my mom hated it. She even said, "Cabrón, si te metes al army, forget about me." But you know what? I took the leap and I did it, and so it's been one of my greatest accomplishments so far. How did you grow your page? So you guys already know that Don't Get My Page been popping. Real quick, I want to say thank you to everybody. We finally hit 100K. Feels like it took like forever, but just working hard, staying consistent. I see a lot of pages that they lose the consistency. They stop posting. They stop commenting on people's posts and things like that. So you just got to work on it and stay consistent. Are you a Chevy, Ford, or Ram guy? You guys already know, Ram all the way. Nah, for real though. Before I bought my Ram, I always wanted a Silverado. I wanted a Cheyenne and OBS. It didn't happen, so I ended up going with the Ram, and I love it. But nothing against Ford or Ram guys, or whatever you're driving, it's all good. I love all trucks, but of course I go with Ram because that's what I got. How did you like being in the Army? How did I like being in the Army? You know what? Just like I said, it's one of my greatest accomplishments. It was tough. At many times when I first joined the Army, I used to think to myself, like, what did I do? Like, I signed up for this. I signed up to not take a shower for, 14 days. I used to sit in a tent with like 25 dudes that smelled like shit. Because, obviously we didn't have showers a lot of times. But, the experiences, the friendships I made there made it all worth it. And what I got out of it when I got out made it all worth it. So, I'd say I loved the Army. It was a great experience. What is your favorite drink? Hey, if you guys look at my personal page, you already know what my favorite drink is. Pura Indio de Rosarito. I'll be bringing that Indio all the way from over there. You already know. Pero a ver. What else are you guys asking? Are you married? Sorry, ladies. Unfortunately, a catch like this wasn't going to last on the streets. You already know. I got married real young. I got married pretty much after I joined the military, 2 years after. So I've been married since I was, I'm not even going to say the age, but I've been married since I was real young. So I'm off the market. I got 2 kids and I'm happily married. So it's all good. It's all good. Ah, man, you guys killing me with some of these questions. Okay, so when will you do a post doing a burnout? I've posted myself doing a few burnouts before. I can only post myself so much that everybody's like, oh man, this guy keeps posting himself. So I'll try to post another one of me doing a burnout. I did a photo shoot up on the mountains where I did a burnout as well. So I'll post those for you guys, for anybody that hasn't watched me doing a burnout. What was your nickname in high school? So in high school, I had so many different nicknames. Everywhere I went, by the way, I went to like 6 different high schools. I wasn't a bad kid. It was just everybody else was bad. My grades were okay. I loved going to school, but I hated doing schoolwork. So I hated homework, things like that. But anyways, my nickname when I was in high school, one of many, was Turbo, and that's just because I used to play basketball. Of course, I'm short, so I was freaking fast. So I used to, fly everywhere, and everybody was always like, freaking, this guy's got like a turbo on. So I got my nickname Turbo, and that kind of followed me throughout all high school. And there's a lot of friends now that don't even know my first name. Every time they see me, they'll be like, "What's up, Turbo?" And it just, it's followed me, pretty much my whole life. Let's see. What was your first tattoo? So my first tattoo was actually my U.S. Army tattoo. I got it right here. When I first joined the Army, I went to basic training, and everybody was all tatted up, and I was like the only one. They used to call me, they used to say that I was a ink virgin, that I had nothing, and everybody else there already had a bunch of ink, and I was like the only one that didn't have anything. So after basic training, I ended up getting my dog tags, and then from there, just started getting tattoos, and kind of becomes kind of an addiction, and you just, you go one after the other. And right now I'm working on my next one. I want to pretty much get the whole sleeve on my side. So yeah. How old were you when you left your parents' house? So I left my parents' house. Like I said, I do a lot of things at a very young age. I left my house when I was 18 years old. I love my parents, I love my family, but one day I got home. I used to always party. I was in these little different party crews where I was partying and drinking and all that stuff at 18. And one day I remember there was cruising on Bristol too in Santa Ana. So like everybody, it was popping, and I pulled up with my friend to pick up some clothes, and my mom was just like, "Hey, man, you're never here. Why do you even live here?" And I said, "Hey, that's true. Why am I even here?" So I had my buddy get off my truck. We started grabbing my stuff, threw them on the back of my bed, went cruising, and then after that night, I was out of my mom's house. So pretty funny story. It was kind of messed up. So how old is your Doberman? So yeah, so I do have a red Doberman. Her name is Bella, and she's the love of my heart. And yeah, she just turned 2 years old on November 24th. And she's a great dog. She loves me. I love her. And yeah, I love her. Is she aggressive? So is Bella aggressive, my Doberman? She's not. She hasn't showed any aggression towards anybody. She loves kids. She pretty much was raised inside the house. She's an indoor dog, even though she's so big. But she's been inside the house forever with my kids. We raised her with a small little schnauzer, so she's super mellow. Loves other dogs, loves kids, and yeah, so no aggression. So I know a lot of people think Dobermans are like, super aggressive dogs, but she's great. It's all how you treat them and how you raise them. What was your first car? So my first car, believe it or not, wasn't a truck. My first car was a 1979 Nissan 280ZX. That car was the shit. I actually had it towed to my house. My dad said, "Hey, ¿quieres un carro, cabrón?" Okay, well, you're going to work for it. We're going to tow one to the house. And my uncle actually gave it to my dad, and he gave it to me. They towed it to my house. I pretty much had to work on the car from scratch. It was pretty much a junk. And, I redid the interior, redid the engine. I pretty much did all the work on the car myself. So I kind of had to earn having a car. I love the car, and, to this day, just remembering that car, it hurts me that I got rid of it. But yeah, 1979 Nissan 280ZX, that was my first car. Who's your biggest supporter? Honestly, I think my biggest supporter is my wife. She's actually the one behind the scenes, the one that always pushes me. And, sometimes for me, it's very easy to take on a lot of tasks. I work, I got my No Quema page, and I got a few other things going. And, sometimes I kind of just lose it, and she's always there to kind of be like, "Hey, you got to keep going right now with this YouTube channel. I've been wanting to do it for a long time, but I keep slacking," and she's the one that's been kind of pushing me in the direction of, "Hey, you got to get it done, and just go for it, and don't quit." So I'd say she's my biggest supporter. What is your biggest pet peeve? Pet peeves? I have a lot of pet peeves. There's so many of them. I can name like 10 of them right off the top of my head. But here, I'll give you guys the first one. So first one I hate is people picking at my food. which is funny because my wife comes from a bloodline of people that love picking on people's food. Like my suegra will show up and she'll be like, "A ver," and she'll start like going through my food and like, you know, like she's crazy. And my wife does the same thing, and I hate it. But now I've learned to just sit back and just, you know, embrace the moment. But that's one of my biggest pet peeves. Another pet peeve of mine is when I open the door for someone, you know, at a public place, and they don't even turn around and look at you and say thank you, like you're supposed to just be their doorman. So that's another pet peeve of mine that I have. But like I said, I have way too many, but those are a few of them. But with that question, we'll stop there. And well, actually, there's another one. There's another question on here that I'm gonna answer because it seems like they got asked a few times. So, how old are you? I know I look like I'm a kid. Don't let these little hairs fool you guys. But yeah, I'm actually 29. I'm actually about to be 30 in March. So I'm planning on doing a big party. Hopefully this whole COVID thing goes away because I've been planning on doing my 30th party for like the longest. So, you know, banda, all that stuff, everything that I like, you know, I'm gonna invite everybody. But yeah, so I'm gonna turn 30, and hopefully the whole COVID thing goes away by then. Got a few months, and then I can throw a big ass party and, you know, just go crazy. But let's see what else. But yeah, other than that, I think I'm gonna stop there. You guys will see more videos coming from me where I'm gonna show you guys a lot more about me. I've already posted a few videos on my YouTube channel at No Quema John. You know, kind of showing you things, how I live and things I like to do, things like that. I'm a pretty interesting guy, I think, so I think you guys are gonna enjoy it. I can crack some jokes here and there. I think I'm pretty funny, so I think you guys will love it. So make sure you guys comment on this video, anything else that you guys want to see. I'm gonna start following some of these trends, you know, with the next time we want to do the shots for truth or shot. So I'm probably gonna be taking a shitload of shots because sometimes you gotta lie, you know. But yeah, so I'll be doing that, and I'll be doing some other things as well. So stay tuned. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. Make sure you guys follow me at No Quema on Instagram. And thank you guys for all the questions. It was fun. And make sure you guys subscribe and comment with anything below. No Quema John out.